Not much in here, is there?
An old man used to live here, and here he died.
Let's get one of these windows open. There's a bit of musty in here.
The ground floor rooms don't seem to be too bad. But the lads know it's going to get worse. When the ceiling's down, that often means trouble.
Well, I reckon that's where the bath is.
Yeah.
This is a voyage of discovery they won't enjoy.
Smell a bit up there.
This bath is going to be
lovely.
dreadful.
There we go. Look at that.
They're not called extreme cleaners for nothing.
Oh, that is repulsive. That's the worst smell I've ever done when I've done a house clearance. That's terrible.
At this stage, Nick takes the lead.
Yeah, this room's alright. Just needs clearing up.
But when it comes to the tough bit, is Nick really up for it?
Who's going to do the bathroom? Because I don't think I need a suit on just for this, but I mean, I think the person who's going to be doing the bathroom has to wear it.
Volunteers, don't all rush at once. This could take some time. In Blackpool, we're back with some of our old friends and their old jokes. Steve and his son, Steve, are in a forgiving mood.
We've been called out to this job. She's complained of a bad smell. I've asked her if she's been to see the doctor, and obviously that's not the case. She's got a blocked drain.
A blocked drain? Well, that couldn't be easier.
Oh, yeah, full of tree roots. What we're going to have to do is jet it through. Steve, let's put the high-performance jet on, mate.
High-pressure jets can have a life of their own.
Oh, look at that. Get it! I need to get some overalls, seriously. Just not happy with all this washing, Bill. Pull it out a little bit more. Bit more. Pull it out. Yes. Hold on. What's up with you?
But the job's done. The sweet smell of success.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
What was the problem? Wet wipes.
Look at that. No, go away, go away.
Grab that one then.
Stop.
An old problem, but now a brand new solution.
We're going to get the camera out now, get my big baby out.
Steve's baby is a camera. But what's he going to do? Make a movie?
Right, this is the camera. This is what we insert into the drains.
And the big-time director?
I do the camera work. He's too thick. He just supervises, really. That's what he classes
Excuse me,
himself.
but I employ you, don't I? I pay his wages. I think he's forgot to tell you that. Have you?
No. Through, slowly.
Young Steve does the work. Old Steve takes the credit.
I'm not the most educated person in the world. That's why I rely on him a little bit, but I never tell him that. So he gets a little bit too big for his boots.
Just inspecting the joints and the drain as we go along. See if there's any damage to the drains, which is causing it to block up in the first place. There's a bit of grease that is building up.
And when we turn up to see the customer and give them the DVD, I said, there's your dirty DVD. It's a great line. Gets a laugh every time. As quick as you can, the next one.
Steve, generous to a fault, lets his son Steve take the glory.
One pat on the back.
One pat on the back.
Just one pat on the back.
Another good job, Stevie.
Back in Ipswich, after due consideration, it's decided that the youngest, the most inexperienced member of the team will have to do the dirty work.
Neutralise it, sanitise it,
Yeah.
and just leave it.
For young Gavin, it's a chance to earn his spurs.
Open some windows for a start. Get rid of this pong because it really does hum.
We'll leave it to the experts upstairs.
Good luck to you. I know what it's like because I've done it before.
At the moment, I'm just spraying out the side with this neutralising stuff just to get rid of the pong. I let that soak in. Either myself, Nick, or Andy will come once the neutraliser's kicked in and give it a good scrub down, good clean.
Well, it's all congealed, right, and it's probably a bit hard and that, so by sanitising it, it will make it much more easier to clean up and wipe down and that.
I mean, that is some rotten bath. That is going to take a lot of scraping.
Nick and Andy are thankful not to have drawn the short straw.
This is probably one of the cleanest kitchens I've seen in a house clearance. A lot of these places you get a lot of people who hoard and hoard and hoard. Sometimes you can't even get them through the door. I don't think he was a dirty person himself, you know what I mean?
Throwing away personal possessions is part of the job, but Andy is aware of a life that's lost.
Every life has a story, and I say, as a man on his own in his 70s, I've just thrown one of his birthday cards away. Yeah, sometimes it's upsetting, you know. Never mind.
But a crime fighter can't dwell on personal feelings.
You feel a bit bad that you're throwing all their life possessions away, but yet on the other hand, you know, you're here to do a job, you know, and you're just going to get on with it, like, you know.
It doesn't take long to finish the job, but that still leaves the final stage of cleaning the bath. London's West End is a congestion zone, not only on the streets, but below them too. These Victorian sewers weren't designed to handle the tons of food fats that come from the capital's hundreds of restaurants. These drains need a bit of attention. Meet Danny, Thames Water's sewer inspector.
The bulk of the problem we've got is actually right in the middle of Leicester Square. You've got Chinatown just to the north here, so all the sewage runs down, mixed with the fat and everything else that's put into the sewers. Specially dressed and specially equipped. The crew have a remote-controlled cutter to help them remove encrusted fat. We've got high-pressure jetting units. They've got a chain jet on them as well. Basically, it's like a small tunnel boring machine. And the crew also have a highly efficient camera. We send intrinsically safe, which is explosion-proof rig, up the sewer. It's a CCTV unit, so we can get back live pictures. Live sewer vision? Sounds like a whole new TV show. Lights, camera, and action. Some of our crime fighters are getting used to the limelight.
Ever since John Sargent started calling me Perky Paul, they follow me around all over the place. I can't go anywhere these days.
And isn't it typical? Does the director dirty his hands? Oh no. Dave Jordan is the surveyor overseeing the removal of the fat.
They've been jetted quite a few times, and I think even Thames were surprised last night when we got up to the point where there's nearly 90% of fat still in the line.
The fat has built up into a thick, hard layer that coats the sewer walls. At this point, it's almost completely blocked the tunnel. There's barely enough room for the water to flow. Before long, the whole sewer could be blocked.
15 years of surveying and haven't seen anything like that before in my life.
All that's been bored out there, isn't it? Because it was a flat wall last night, wasn't it? So
the scale of the problem is emerging. Removing this amount of hardened fat is going to be very difficult.
See, the lumps like this were coming back and we were smashing them against the wall and couldn't break them. They're solid, mate.
The problem has been caught just in time, but it'll take all night to make much of a difference. Coming up, it's bath time at last.
And this is why I got a job on the council.
Beneath the streets of London, the sewers have to lose weight.
all the white here is just fat.
And in Notting Hill, the carnival is over, but the real work is just beginning.
Oh, it's like walking into the set of some nightmarish film.
Throughout the country, an army of professionals are continuing to dedicate their daily lives to waging war on the nation's grime. In Ipswich, the team has decided they should all be in this together. Nick and Andy have offered to give Gavin a hand. They're going to help clean the bath. If only their masks were more effective.
I've just disturbed it and it stinks.
Would you like some sanitizer, Nick?
Perhaps a dash of disinfectant will do the trick.
The stench has got worse. 1,000 times worse.
But now there's another problem.
the water's not draining out, so there's no way for all that gunge to go. You know, it's coming off easy, it's just not draining away, that's the problem.
At last, there's a chance for Gavin to score.
And this is why I got a job on the council. Brains of Britain, mate.
Well, go ahead, mate. Well, it is draining, isn't it?
Yeah. Slowly but surely.
I'll leave you to it, mate.
Isn't that nice of Nick to allow Gavin to take the applause? As with all these cleaning jobs, get the method right and it's all plain sailing.
And that is why they employ people like me. 100% guaranteed.
Gavin pats himself on the back.
The Musketeer returns. One job completed.
Medal.
And he likes the idea he looks like a famous comedian.
Do you think I look like Ricky Gervais?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just an older version.
Yeah, I think he's a bit fatter than me though, isn't he?
You want his money though, don't you?
I like his money, yeah. He earns more than me an hour.
When the day started, our team were determined to be cheerful, and that's now a mood they can return to. It doesn't take long for them to finish cleaning the house. It will be refurbished and re-let.
Looks all right, lads, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lads can afford to relax. The annual Notting Hill Carnival in West London is the biggest of its kind in Europe. It attracts nearly 2 million visitors over 2 days and a total revenue of about £90 million. But once the revelry is over, the hard work begins. There's a long night ahead for Mitch, the head of the clean-up operation.
Are we all resourced up for tonight?
Yeah, we're fully resourced. All the RCVs, as you see, are waiting to go.
It's midnight, and these streets have to be cleaned by the morning. Mitch has a large team of grime fighters, but before they can get started, he has to make a recce.
Right now, what we're doing is making an assessment of the area. Oh, it's like walking into some kind of music video or set of some nightmarish film. I cannot believe the state of this place. Everything in this area has got graffiti. The boards, the hoardings, the temporary toilets, the telephone box. It's not just the sight of it, the smell as well is horrendous.
The scene could hardly be more depressing, but Mitch is undaunted. He understands that many of the problems are inevitable.
This is the hot spot. If you want food at the carnival, this is where you come. I've boogied on down here, had a few corn on the cobs over my time down here. And as we can see, we've got some stalls that are shutting up. We really need to get these all off the street, packed up, before we can even begin to start to clean this area. Hiya guys. Hiya, can I just get the state of play with this barbecue here? You're going to extinguish this, yeah? Yeah, if we could do that, because as you can see, we've got the dust carts already in here.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Just start organising.
As with any big party, there are so many leftovers.
Realistically, when you've got more than 1 million people to serve potentially, things can get a bit chaotic, and as you can see, there's a lot of produce here that hasn't been used. There's a lot of waste here, which is unfortunate. It is possibly the hardest place to clean because there's going to be not just waste underneath here, there's going to be a lot of grease. It's like an ice rink around here, and we don't want anyone strolling on this tomorrow or later on tonight even, the last of the stragglers, all off home, and that's what we want. All the fun and games of the carnival, eh?
While some party on, Mitch takes a sober view about what happens next.
In under 4 hours, this is all going to be cleared and gone.
In Leicester Square, the team are watching television. Far below, it's like being at a coalface.
It's the size of that lump on there.
It's like concrete, isn't it?
Yeah, look. Yeah. 1 lump or 2 with that tea. Using the chain car, they've got some pretty big lumps of fat that they've managed to cut up and break off of the main blockage.
Another London drain has also been clogged with food fats. There's no other way but to clear this by hand.
There's a bit of a mess in here. Here we are. This looks like some fat and stuff that's obviously surcharged up. There's lots more of it down there. As you can see, all the white here is just fat. It's all over your gloves, it makes everything slippery. We'll just work our way down the stairs here, loosening up all the material that's in, and then we'll come back later on and wash it all out.
If only people would realise that cold fat is solid fat.
It's just an abuse, really, of the sewer system that we've got. This is what the 21st century is doing to it. You know, we're clogging the arteries with fat, the same as we are with our 24-hour takeaway lifestyles, I suppose. It's hard to estimate, really, what the damage would be if the cleaning was left and wasn't done.
Well, look at that. Clean as a whistle. In Leicester Square, the lads emerge from the centre of the earth. The fat cutter has done its work, but the sewer hasn't been cleared completely.
It's cutting away, it's doing its job, so basically now it's just perseverance until we get through it and the sewer's running again.
The team will be back. In Notting Hill, in the small hours of the morning, the grime-fighting team are preparing for a major assault. The carnival is well and truly over, and hundreds of tons of rubbish will have to be removed before dawn.
Well, this is an excellent sign. The barriers are all coming up. It means that we can get the crews in, mobilise and sweeping up all the waste.
It's going to be a huge team effort.
An event of this magnitude, absolutely everyone's got to get stuck in. I can improve on their technique, you watch.
Mitch has a team of helpers drawn from many parts of the council.
You've got really hard-working, dedicated cleansing and waste operatives, but also you've got a lot of office staff here, accountants, business analysts, a load of managers. Everyone's getting stuck in.
Mitch is feeling competitive. He wants to beat his own record for clearing up after the carnival.
This is the old boundary with neighbours and fellow hosts of the Notting Hill Carnival, Kensington and Chelsea. This side is ours, that side is theirs. Yeah, if they want to pay us, we'll clean theirs as well, but I think they're going to do a good enough job.
So it's the Borough of Westminster versus Kensington and Chelsea Borough. May the best council win.
There's no real competition, is there? They've missed a bit here. I'm sure they get round to it sometime between now and Wednesday. They're tired. I respect Kensington and Chelsea. It's all good.
The greasy streets have to be washed down. Once again, fat is the problem.
It's absolutely essential now that we degrease it and then we're going to work it in with the brooms. The degrease is just breaking it up and then shortly we'll flush it down and all of it will be gone.
A concerted effort to flush and brush leaves Mitch on schedule to beat Kensington to the finish.
We're 2.5 hours into the operation now. I'm extremely happy with this. The main roads along the events, on the event site, have all been cleared. We're now in the process of just flushing them out. No one's going to ever know that there was a major event, the biggest carnival in Europe, taking place on this street just a few hours ago.
In a few short hours, the streets have been transformed. It's an amazing achievement.
3 hours and 16 minutes later, I can happily say that we've broken our record by a country mile. This is absolutely amazing.
A triumph for Mitch. Give him a coconut.
Last coconut.
and I've caught
Since filming ended, the Ipswich house has been refurbished and there's a new tenant. The London sewer crisis has been averted, for now, and in Blackpool, Steve and Steve keep up the good work. But first in Reading, the mysterious case of an abandoned house. Crime fighter Elad arrives with little warning of the horrors ahead. Some signs of serious neglect are obvious from the outside. An old van is blocking the driveway, and Elad doesn't have the keys for it.
Wow, this is a mess. Can't believe somebody's actually living a bike in here. And that, wow, that is a messy place. We've been asked basically to clean this property up, and we need to find any kind of documents that could be of any value to the family. The way this looks, this is going to take us quite a while.
An old man used to live here, and he's not exactly made a graceful exit.
You can see that there's been some rodents around here, and it smells like it as well. So I wouldn't be cooking my dinner here. Let's see what's waiting for us upstairs.
And the sight of the bedroom is hardly encouraging.
Trying to imagine somebody living in this kind of environment, that really, really shocks you. And again, I couldn't imagine how somebody can get to this stage, but I guess that's reality. Here you can see the rats chewed on everything here. The rats have been chewing their way into this sofa. I don't know if there's one even still in there. They've kind of been having a rat party here. There's quite a big mess. If I was around, I would love to kind of stay in this kind of place. So.
Elad's task is to clear up the house and to find some personal documents left by the old man.
It's going to take us quite a while to go through all the documents and find what we really need. If they are here and haven't been eaten by the rats yet, then we'll definitely hand them over.
Elad has only been doing this job for a matter of weeks, and he's shocked by what he sees.
This is kind of the worst I've seen, and it is looking like a lot bigger job than what we expected. But we like the challenge, and that's what the boys like to do, so the dirtier the better. Right, guys, well, we got a nice little job on our hands. The place is a right mess. We have to clear everything out. While doing that, we need to find any relevant documents that might be of interest for the family. And you got some friends, some rats waiting for you inside. Right. Okay. So I'm sure you guys will enjoy that. Yeah, no okay, worries. Guys.
Okay, thank you.
Morning, guys.
It's the start of what looks like being a long day. Across the UK, local authorities remove over 25 million tonnes of litter and waste from our streets every year. A lot of it is our fault. Millions of cigarette butts end up in the gutter. In Preston, Enforcement Officer Paul Cookson and his team want everyone to know that they've got their eagle eye on them.
The general thing that we're going to do today is trying to shame people in public, basically, by shouting at them, reminding them that littering is an offence.
Could the man in the brown jacket please pick up your cigarette end, please? Could the gentleman who just dropped his coffee cup pick it up, please? It's against the law to drop litter. There's a £75 fine.
And you'd have thought once bitten, twice shy. But not for some people.
It's absolutely incredible, because we were here for a few hours yesterday and there were people right in front of us who'd heard everything happening, they knew what we were doing, and they still dropped cigarettes and cups and down. He'll probably just...
If they do respond to the tannoy and they pick the waste up and put it in the bin, all well and good. If not, then myself or one of the other officers who are deployed in the area will go and have a face-to-face confrontation with them. It may be that we might have to resort to issuing some fixed penalty tickets. Can you make sure that you pick it up? Thank you very much. Now, I'll just give you a clue. There's a litter bin over there.
And the rough treatment seems to work.
Thank you very much for your assistance. Just be aware in future, OK?
You're in the army now. Well, I'm not.
Girl it redder. Girl it redder.
Lady with the red hair, please pick up your cigarette end. It's against the law to drop litter.
Hello.
Okay, it's pink, not red.
That's OK. We're just asking people not to drop litter in the Preston city centre area. It's inappropriate.
If you don't drop rubbish, the cleaners won't have a job.
Yeah, well, that's a silly argument, but I can make it simpler for you. If you drop a cigarette butt, I have to fine you £75.
But the man in the black Jacket, please pick up your cigarette end, please.
The gentleman from China come to see his daughter graduate. I don't think his English language was that perfect, but he's got the message and he now understands.
The tough tactics have paid off. But what about our free society? Oh, it's still here. Back in Reading, extreme cleaners Matt and Bertram are about to find out what their boss has let them in for.
Oh well, it looks so better.
Yeah, it is.
What's that now, boy?
Look at the smell of rats and all that, and it smells of urine, and it does actually stink.
And where there's smoke, there's fire.
I've just seen a rat as well, so there is rats in here.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big rat. That's a big rat, man. That's a big rat.
They're leaving a sinking ship.
Wow. This looks bad up here, guys.
That's when you find your unsavouries.
Look, I've just moved the blanket, and there's absolutely loads of droppings everywhere.
Take a look at this fridge. This fridge is really, really mucky.
At least we've got biscuits to have with our tea later, boys. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Just one thing after another.
Letters in the fridge.
Yeah.
But at least you get variety in this job.
There's the key, actually.
That's for
right,
that.
so what we'll do, we'll see if
that's the key to the van outside.
Shall we go and have a look?
The joy of discovery.
Oh yeah, baby.
The van won't start, but it can be shifted.
Because it's the only one exit, there's loads of stuff that we can get out from here now due to us moving the van.
The big boys arrive. And with a heave and a hoe, the van is soon on the move. With the drive unblocked, it's full steam ahead. The clear-out should now be straightforward. But what about those personal documents?
I'm just looking through the paperwork to see if there's any important papers.
We have to go through it very step by step because this is important documents we are searching for. It will take a bit more time because we don't know where these documents lie.
It's a painstaking process.
Okay. So as you can see, there's loads of paperwork here. We've got to try and sort it out.
But lucky Bertram finds the treasure.
This is what we are looking for. Oh. Rob, I think we'll find what we're looking for here.
For grime fighters, house clearing can be a bit of a drag. Later, we'll see how they got on. In Dagenham, one of the stars of this series is ready for another leading role.
You like that sound, don't you?
Cue Pete, the pest controller. He's on an emergency call, but Pete knows the trouble has been brewing here for quite a while.
You'll find when you do the cockroaches, and they're in big infestations, they want to run all over you. I don't particularly want to take them home. And it's easier to see them on a white suit than it is on my black trousers.
If Pete is preparing so carefully, this must be a tough job.
Right, that's all charged up.
Right, pest control.
Yeah. It's really bad. She's got it in the passage, in her bedroom, in the kitchen.
Rose looks after her great aunt who lives in the flat in very disturbing conditions.
She gets them in her cupboards, yeah?
Yep.
See? In the cupboards, that's why we don't borrow a lot of food, we do it bit by bit.
How long's this been going on for, do you know?
Oh, it's got to be going on for a few years.
Really?
When we make her up sandwiches, as soon as you put the stuff on the table and you start doing the sandwiches, they must smell it and they start coming. Because one time, the other week, my boyfriend had to hold a plate and I had to do the sandwich on the plate while I was holding it because all this was full of it.
Really?
Pete knows the enemy. It's not just a problem, it's an infestation.
Seems to be a lot on the door frames all the time up the top, sitting up there.
Mark lives on her own. A lot of people don't like coming round to visit her because they're scared of taking it home, and she gets upset because she don't see no one.
Yeah, there they are. Look at this little lot.
They mostly crawl on her clothes and she don't even, you're sitting there watching and she don't even know they're crawling on there. So it is very horrible and hygienic for her.
On the walls at the back here, coming out the holes, every crevice like on the side here, they're just there. You cannot foul by not seeing them. It's like everywhere you look, they're going to be nymphs or adults running around.
As you'd expect, Pete the pest controller is fully up to the task.
We've got a lot of work to do here. Hopefully, we can pull it all off and get it all sorted for the lady.
Coming up, it's thirsty work for our rubbish removal men.
Hey, let's have our cup of tea, lads, yeah? We've not had a brew this morning.
The battle over the beetles gets serious.
Let's do some devastation.
And in Reading, it's time for tally-ho. Throughout the country, an army of professionals are continuing to dedicate their daily lives to waging war on the nation's grime. In Reading, our team have found the important documents belonging to the previous tenant, but they still need to clear all the rooms in the derelict house.
Oh, I was going to use that bag, maybe I won't. Why? Because the rats have been eating it. As you can see, 3 holes in it.
What is this one? The rat have eaten it all out. No, but it's no good no more.
We'll come across a rat in a minute, you watch.
Matt decides to go on the offensive.
I'll show you where the rats are going to be. Because they like warm places, dark. Yeah, they're in the corner, in the cupboards, they're in the speakers.
Even some of the toughest grime fighters have their qualms.
I hate rats. I mean, I hate rats. I'm absolutely petrified of them. I mean, but you've got to get the job done.
This rat is probably about the broom size, bottom of the broom.
Are you sure of that, Bertram?
They're massive.
Hang on, it's going to escape.
Whoa.
It has.
But yeah, there's a rat in here.
That's enough of a diversion. Back to work. You may have noticed there's something of the show business in Matt.
I didn't turn that on. Did you turn that on? Wow, that was a bit scary.
It turns out Matt used to work at the London Dungeons.
I was an entertainments coordinator and I used to dress up and scare people. I'd actually stand there and not move and then scare them. And yeah, it was great. So this is not too far, because basically this scares me because you don't know what's going to be round the corner. Hello.
But the show mustn't go on. There's no business like the grime business.
The foreman said we've got 10 minutes and then we've got to be out of here.
And the best call of the day, job's done.
It looks a lot better now. It's nice to get a place and at the end of it, see it nice and clean, ready for somebody else. And I'm quite proud of it actually. So I do need a cup of tea.
Yeah, it was nice. An experience, it really was. So I'll see you soon.
That's a wrap.
In Stockport, rubbish removals man Mike Burgess has been called out to clear what's described as a small amount of rubbish. It's the first job of the day, and as usual, Mike is punctual. But something has gone wrong.
I hope we're at the right house.
Right day, right hour.
Hello, sir, are you number 20?
But wrong place.
That's right, mount up, mount up, mount up. We're in the wrong house. Right, let's go.
Never mind, Mike. At least you were on time.
It's typical when I'm driving the van, we always get lost. Hi, Sarah, and Mr. Chief.
Hiya.
You all right?
Hiya.
Yeah. Is this it? Or, no. All right,
That's
okay.
just a taster.
All right. Bloody hell, there is a lot.
A little bit more than I expected.
The trouble with skips is they're never big enough.
You only told us it was a mini skip.
Money. It always comes down to money.
I know what I quoted you, Sarah, on the phone, but until I've physically seen it, there is a lot here. I don't think we're going to get all this in one go.
But the homeowner takes it on the chin.
My in-laws are over from Norway tomorrow, so hence big stress to try and actually get it all removed.
With the pressure mounting, Mike needs to take an executive decision. So what's the plan?
Right, how about a cup of rosy leaf for the boys?
Okey-doke.
It's a nice cold morning, nice cup of rosy leaf. Gets us all motivated. Right, let's have our cup of tea, lads, yeah? We've not had a brew this morning.
Cheers, it's a good health.
But now it's back to the hard grime. Mike knows how to manage a good team and is always there to offer helpful advice.
Keep your back straight, bend your knees, that's it. That's it, nice and slow. Right at the back. Watch my sandwiches.
It's a long-distance race. Just when you're ready to pack it in, you've got to keep going.
We've got a lot of rubble and brick. We're going to struggle getting that lot on. Yeah, I'll have to have a word with her about this. There's a lot involved here.
And the extra weight means, yes, we're back to money, money, money. Back in Dagenham, with the elderly tenants safely out of the way, Pest Controller Pete completes his assessment. One big one would be bad enough, but they're everywhere.
It's a big job, there's no two ways about it. They're crawling all over us as we're standing here. Look, even on the plates, look. It's just unbelievable, ain't it? They just walk out and walk in. There's so many. I mean, I've got my bag out there. They're all on my bag at the moment. They're up the walls out here. They're just everywhere.
With their days numbered, they're getting friskier.
Species we've got here is the German cockroach, which are quite common, really.
Pete decides to have no mercy.
I know it's a bit time consuming, but at the end of the day, you know, you've got them, ain't you?
He's taking no prisoners, and there's no great escape. Now Pete gets personal.
We'll pull the fridge out and the freezer, and whatever runs, I can spray and get them straight away. This is all the faeces, this is all the faeces samples from them. It's unbelievable, ain't it?
But the game's not over.
Right.
Time to bring out the big guns.
Let's do some devastation.
Pete will fight them in the kitchen. He'll fight them behind the freezer. He will never surrender. Well done, Pete. But the blighters may still be resisting in hiding.
Just doing the backup now with the gel, which I know works pretty well.
Pete lays a couple of traps. He'll be back in 2 weeks to declare victory.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Right, bye.
Not quite a perfect day, but good enough.
I'll tell you what, that's one of the worst jobs I've ever come across for a long time. I don't want to see any more of them, that's for sure.
Back in Stockport, it's been a slow start for Mike and his team. They've cleared most of the rubbish, only to come up against a pile of concrete. The homeowner has already agreed a second quote. Mike now has to suggest a third.
What I didn't realise, you know, because it was all covered up, is what's involved there. Now, there's a lot of weight there, and we do actually pay on weight. It's probably going to be another 100 quid.
Okay.
Is that
No
okay?
worries, yeah.
Are you okay with that?
No, absolutely.
All right, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Sarah.
Cool. Do you need anything from me?
No, you're all right.
Okay.
We're just going to carry
Brilliant.
Well, that wasn't too difficult. It must be the way Mike does it.
My name's not even...
It gets confusing, this job, all the different people you meet.
What's your real name?
Helen.
I have an old saying, I'm strong in thought, weak in head. Name's wrong, price is wrong. What else did we get wrong today? We got the address wrong. All right then, Sarah. No, it's Alan. Got it wrong again, haven't I? Right, let's mount up, boys, with a 5th emergency service.
Yeah, Mike. Well, it's all the same, isn't it, Mark? I mean, Mike.
Right, good. Sit. These are the lads that organise it all here. What's your name? Alan. Alan's been here a long time. Alan, yeah. Tom and Alan.
Oh, Mike.
Look at it, what a mess. But it's all eventually gets sorted and it all ends up getting recycled. Right, let's get going. Alan.
No, Callum.
Take care.
Since the filming of the programme, the house in Reading has been thoroughly cleaned and is now ready to be sold. The old lady's flat has been given the all clear, and Mike Burgess has invested in a sat-nav, but it doesn't help him with those names.
All right then, Mary, we'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
There are over 2 million unoccupied homes across the country. Behind these boarded-up windows, there's a job to be done. In Sheffield, property manager Gavin Windle has come to cast his eyes over a 3-bedroom house. Gavin hasn't been told what lies inside. No news in this business means bad news.
It's been secured up already, so basically there's an environmental problem on the inside, so we'll pop in and have a look. Well, the first thing I itch is a smell. It smells rotten. The floor's covered. Basically, I can barely get through the door, to be honest with you.
It could be worse, but not by that much.
I can't see anywhere where the old tenants had sat.
Gavin tries to reach the kitchen. Hardly a dream destination.
It's absolutely disgusting. As you can see, the state of the cooker. I'd like to make you toast off of that. There's basically rotting food, fat, just absolutely everywhere. It's just unbelievable how somebody can live, let alone prepare and eat the food in this area. Now, everybody knows that does this job, you shouldn't really open the fridge, but let's just have a look anyway. Oh, the first thing is the smell. It's the back of your throat. Plate of leftover peas. Not quite sure why that's put in there because there's not many on there. And the state of that under there is just absolutely unbelievable.
Gavin is starting as he knows he'll have to go on. Upstairs isn't inviting.
There's just nowhere to move. There's cans absolutely everywhere. It's just not sort of the place that you want to sleep in on a night, to be honest with you.
Could this have once been a family home?
Obviously a young person's place. Into his aeroplanes as well. You can see there's absolutely stuff everywhere. There's rotting food everywhere. It just feels grotty and it just feels horrible, to be honest with you.
This is turning out to be less of a detective story, more like a horror movie.
Well, it comes a bit more apparent when you come up here that it's an older person that's living here. By the look of the clothes that are hanging about, looks like a female. Obviously by the kettle, the tea bags here, it looks like she's been bedridden. She's probably just been left up here, obviously, with no way of getting downstairs or out and about to be able to clean the property. Having to basically live and breathe dirt. It's not the sort of place that you want your mother or your grandmother living if you're supposed to be looking after her or caring for her. It's just upsetting, really. It's a shame.
Gavin takes the key decision. This is a job for grime fighters Dan and Glyn. It's the start of what looks like being a long day. Later, we'll see how they got on. In Blackpool, father and son, the Hastings team, they're both called Steve for convenience, are on their way to clear a blocked drain. Like Blackpool Rock, they have humour running right through them.
I'm passionate about poo. As you can see on my number plates, turd, and the other one, POO. I'm number 1 for number 2s, and unfortunately, Stephen is number 2 for number 1s, but he'll get there.
In this game, let's be honest, you've got to have a nose for it.
Oh, that is humming. Oh, nice. That absolutely stinks. Sweet corn. I see it every day in that form. I can't eat it, son. That and red peppers. And now we're looking at peas. Couple of peas. I'm going to end up with no veg on my plate.
And the cause of the blockage, the usual suspects.
And all it is, it's just toilet wipes, face wipes and baby wipes and stuff like that, really.
The drain will need to be jetted with a high-pressure hose.
That's ready to go.
It's very important that Steve places the jet far enough down the drain. With Steve Sr. manning the controls, can Steve Jr. take the pressure?
That's what happens when the jet comes out. You get plastered.
Stephen getting splashed is always good news, trust me. I love it. You've got yourself a tan.
It doesn't smell like them sun creams.
It's worth his wages on a Friday, just to see his face.
Just keep working it.
Oh, there she goes. There she goes.
The scene's over. Time to remove the makeup.
As you just seen, I've just been plastered from head to toe in human, and I mean human, poo-poo.
But a distinct lack of applause from Dad.
It's so soft. Hardcore. Softcore. That's what I've got to put up with day in and day out.
The blockage may be cleared, but Steve likes to be thorough.
We're just going to check the manhole at the bottom to see if the water's running freely. If not, then obviously it's still blocked.
Have you seen the crust on this? No wonder it keeps occurring.
There's the
Look
problem.
at the state.
Oh, whoops. They've found the main cause of the problem. The scene isn't over. Back in Sheffield, extreme cleaners Dan and Glyn are facing up to the mammoth task of clearing the 3-bedroom house.
Lovely.
Some work on here, Glenn.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, nice. What are we having for dinner?
Before getting started, Dan has to carry out the all-important risk assessment.
Is it free from vermin?
Take a guess.
I'll say no.
It's a mistake with rubbish to take it at face value. You've got to get to know it.
You never know what you find when you come to places like this. It's been left ages, you uncover all sorts.
It's the David Attenborough moment that Dan finds off-putting.
You can see the holes where the mice have been digging, so I think we might find a few. And if we do, I'm going to run like a girl. I don't like rats or mice.
And his friend doesn't help.
He's just a big girl, isn't he? That's all.
I'm a big girl.
Yes, you are a big girl.
It's a long walk home, you know. I don't have to take you.
There's bus outside.
Too many cooks? Not in this case.
Everything's covered in a layer of grease. It's just a bit sticky.
If the fauna don't get you, the flora certainly will.
Smell. You get that fatty smell. Weak stomach. Got to make sure there's a clear way for that door, because I'll be out of it.
As we all know, revenge is a dish best served cold.
Hey, Glenn, do you want to smell? What that? That's good. Cool.
Steady.
Can't do stuff like that, me. Horrible.
But Dan's not finished with Glyn just yet.
That 40-week-old chicken in there. Oh. You could take it, go on.
That is horrible smell. Big horrible chicken. And brought tears to eyes.
Dan stays on the alert. You can't relax for a second.
Everything's covered in rat droppings. Say right, I'm going to squeal like a girl. I'm not kidding.
Dan and Glyn are making progress, but it's slow work. Downstairs has taken a few hours. Upstairs, far worse, will take much longer. In Stockport, our rubbish removals man, Mike Burgess, has a spring in his step. It's his first job of the day.
Right, let's go.
He calls himself Mr. Cheap.
Let's mount up, boys.
But these are grime fighters of the highest quality. Fine men, not afraid to get stuck in. There may be 1 or 2 slips along the way, but by fair means or foul, they'll finish the job. Jeremy Dennett recently bought this house at auction, and he's called in Mike to clear it up, to make it shine.
Right, OK, this is not too bad.
On the surface, all looks well. Mike's good mood seems appropriate.
Right, come on, lads. Let's show you what's going on. I've had a word with the owner. Yeah, it's straightforward enough.
With Alex and Liam providing a little extra muscle, this job should only take an hour.
Let's have a look in here. Yeah, what's this door open here? Not sitting down here yet.
But this wouldn't be grime fighters if there wasn't a surprise in the basement.
Ooh, what a right scruffy mess this is. Come on, Ratty. Come on, Ratty, out you come. I hope nothing runs up your leg.
The job may have got harder. These are choppy waters. But Mike knows how to steer through them. Mike doesn't always take the conventional approach, but he certainly gets results.
We're strong in thumb and weak in head.
Getting rid of the bigger items could prove a little tricky, but Mike has got a plan.
Right, guys, we're going to show you a little lesson in karate. I'm going to dismantle this wardrobe by just using one leg. Right, that's the technique, and then the back foot. Come on, Alex. That's it. Horse kick. That's a horse kick. Nice little exercise, that, Alex. You've passed that course.
Mike is keen on personal development and self-knowledge.
This time, I want to see your shoulders, yeah? Like, ah! Let's see you finish it off, Alex.
How's my stance?
That's it, go on. Lovely. In one. Alex's rank of operations manager has now progressed to head foreman. That's my boy.
He's got a screw loose, hasn't he?
Coming up, the one that got away. So that's where all those wasps have come from.
Come on, lads.
And how to tame a wild
Come on, let's
carpet.
get the crocodile up.
Throughout the country, an army of professionals are continuing to dedicate their daily lives to waging war on the nation's grime. In Sheffield, extreme cleaners Dan and Glyn have made great progress. They've cleared the whole of the ground floor, and it's now time to make a start upstairs.
All right, nice. Think he liked his cans of bitter quite a bit.
How do you know when you've got a real rubbish problem? When you can hardly open the doors.
It's just full of clothes.
Let's be calm, but this could be tricky.
If there's a rat in here, I'm gonna cry.
It's a mountain to climb, then a mountain to clear by the end of the day.
This chicken stinks.
Cans of half-finished beer. Now that's a waste.
Waste of money and all buying it if you can't sup them.
So I'm going to get home and my wife's going to think I've got out on tiles all night instead of working because I'm going to stink like a brewery.
But it's not her indoors he has to worry about. It's more like fur indoors.
I think we've got another bit of a rat problem.
Oh, yeah. Big rats.
You can deal with them.
Down here, you can see where they've been nesting. See all rat droppings again, look. Loads on it this time.
They're everywhere in this room and she used to sleep in here. We've even got rat droppings on the quilt. So obviously, while she was in bed, they're running all over her. Ugh. Not a nice way to live. Well, I don't mind seeing rat droppings, I just don't want to see a rat.
Don't speak too soon, Dan.
Oh, is that what's making a noise?
I can't stand them.
They don't bother me. Rats.
I'll stand in this corner now.
Dan is trying not to give in.
See him under that bag. Aha! He's there, look.
Oh, he's here.
He's here, he's there. Aha!
Dan's had enough. Glyn has to soldier on alone. But Dan has only had a temporary lapse. He's soon back fighting. And before long, victory is theirs. After a few hours, the rooms are empty. Now Dan can show what he can really do with the fogger. It's a machine which kills and cleans across every surface in the house.
That's it now, it's all been vaporised and cleared. It's just ready for a deep clean now, so the tenant can move into it. That's all's done. See you later.
Back in Blackpool, Steve and Steve have put behind them the little problem of the high-pressure jet. Now the blockage at the front.
Basically, there's just layers and layers and layers of sewage building up, and then it just backs up. So once all this is cleared down, hopefully that'll relieve some of the pressure.
With Steve Sr. fully in control of the jetter, there's a fair chance of success. There are times when Dad really does know best.
And that's released everything, and job's done.
Steve Jr. is happy to admit that things are looking up.
I do love my job. It's outdoors. Most of the time it's fresh air. It's just not nice when you're getting covered head to toe in human poo.
According to Dad, Steve is a very lucky lad.
What a great opportunity I'm giving him. I wish I'd have had it when I was a kid, but I didn't. You know, I had to graft. And he smiles, look, he's smiling. You're here to work.
I'm working, you're the one stood in the corner with no gloves on.
P45.
One of them?
You'll see tomorrow.
It's all about teamwork and good advertising.
Number one for number twos. Come on, son, let's get to the next one.
In the Cotswolds, there's another father and son team determined to keep it in the family. Pest controllers Dave and Matthew Hayes have been called out to a cottage where some unwelcome visitors have set up home.
Oh, we got two.
Dave is surprised that there are two nests sharing the same roof space.
There's one tree wasps, and then we've got an ordinary common wasps down here. Some people do sell fake wasp nests that says if you have a wasp nest, no other wasp will build close to it. I think this explodes the myth.
But fortunately, Dave's caught them early.
That's a third grown. I expect they'll get considerably bigger than that.
Two nests could be more than double the trouble. Son Matthew is still in training, so veteran Dave has to lead the way.
You don't mind me doing this one then?
No, you carry on. I'll gladly let him go up there and battle them off.
We're full there now. Right, battle stations.
Dave prepares for combat. The trick is to neutralise the enemy before they can launch a counterattack.
Interesting. I hope he has better luck than me. So I got stung the other day.
Okay, we're going for it.
Good luck.
Dave delivers the first strike.
Yeah.
But it's not enough. It's as if they've stirred up a hornet's nest. Success. But there's still that other nest. The battle is over. Time for a debrief.
You can see the difference. You see, that's your common wasp. It's just like papier-mâché, really. This one It's a completely different kettle of fish. There's all the comb.
Quite fascinating.
Dave is pleased to have won, but he doesn't look down on those wasps.
That is their world, so you can't blame them for stinging you when you come to do it. So.
Back in Stockport, rubbish removals man Mike Burgess and his team have made short shrift clearing the basement. With the main task completed, they remove the big items from upstairs, only to discover that man's best friend has done his worst.
The dogs have been everywhere in this house, everywhere. You just see it, it's on the carpets, up the staircase. When you start moving it, it starts smelling even worse.
It's obviously not built up overnight, has it? So it must have been like this for, I don't know, you'd say months, you'd think, wouldn't you? It's disgusting either way.
Go on, son, up you go. Oh, jeez, smell that urine on that, can't you?
With a quick sweep of the rooms, the job is nearly over, but Mike still has time to tame a wild carpet.
Now in Florida, you get these crocodiles that are about 8 to 10 feet long, and this is a similar scenario. So what you first of all do with a crocodile is you dive on its head. Right, I've got it by the head.
Liam, just humour him.
Come on, lads, come on, come on, come on, come on, wrestle with it. Come on, let's get the crocodile out. He's getting away. Come on, he's wriggling, he's wriggling. Oh, he's a feisty bugger. That's it, get a croc up. Go on.
With the carpet defeated, it's a job well done.
That is it for today. Thank you, thank you, thank
you. Since the filming of the programme, the house in Sheffield has been completely cleaned and is now ready for new tenants. In Stockport, the owner of the house is pleased with all Mike's efforts and is now busy decorating. And in the Cotswolds, the sun also rises.